I wonder where he stands on the whole bologna salami debate.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Studio Series 86 Leader Class Sludge. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging right up front. Here we have some lovely artwork of Sludge fighting the Sharkticons from the Transformers the movie. His name is Dinobot Sludge 8615. On this side we have Sludge. On this side we have Sludge. He is a leader class, a class leader, leader class, and a class A leader. On top of the Transformers the movie. My box got a little bit beat up in transit, but anyway, on the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots and a very brief bio if you want to read it. And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Sludge, the next of our Dinobots in this 86 movie line in Studio Series. And here he is in his robot mode. He is packed in robot mode. So yeah, looks quite good. I'm not without its issues though, but we'll talk about that as we go. But let's get in close here so we can take a look not at his belly, but at his noggin. Oh, there's a noggin. Nicely done head sculpt there. Nice silver on the face, metallic blue for the eyes. Got some silver there on the forehead. Autobot symbol right there, front and center on the chest. Big old red chest. You got some nice molded detail here throughout. And you have some gray, some dark gray. Not 50 shades of gray, but a couple shades of gray. You got some nice detail in the legs. These big old gold feet. You can get some silver in there as well. And moving up the back. And so you got the dino head just hanging out back there. Just he's staring at his own butts. He's just staring at his own butts. But anyway. Got some nice detail here in the wing panels. So all in all, not too shabby looking. Now, articulation-wise, the head can rotate, can do a full 360. I can't tell if it's on a ball joint or not. I don't think it is, but you can use that transformation hinge. You can look up, you can squirrel. Can't really look down. Arms can do a full 360. Of course, the wings get in the way, but could do a full 360. You can hear it's on a soft ratchet outward. You do have bicep rotation. You have a double jointed elbow. You have nice range of movement there. As far as the wrists, you do have wrist rotation. You do have waist rotation. Legs can move forward that far. You can do the big boots. Back about that far. Outward. You can do the full splits. You got thigh rotation. Got 90 degrees of bend at the knee. And that's on a soft ratchet. A little too soft because the knees, on my copy anyway, are a little loose, so sometimes it gets a little wibbly wobbly. So yeah, that ratchet in there could have been a little bit tighter, but there are ways to tighten it. But you have, again, 90 degrees of bend at the knee. As far as the feet go, you have lots of ankle tiltage. His feet do split in two for transformation, so technically you can use that as a toe joint to kind of give you a little bit of kind of a walking stance or something. But hey, that's pretty much it. Now, as far as accessories go, he does include his blaster here, just done in black with that gold-ish paint. You get some nice detail there. And, of course, you can plug that into his hands. You can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang, and all of that. And yes, the gun is bluish compatible. Yes, it is. It is bluish compatible. We can use Siege Jetfire's effect part here, and we can do a big old dino bloosh. Oh yeah, it's a dino bloosh. Oh, you can't beat the dino bloosh. So now let's talk about some issues I have with my copy anyway. I can't comment on every copy that exists. I can only comment on the copy that I have in my possession. So as always, your mileage may vary. But on my copy anyway, as I mentioned earlier, these knee ratchets are a little too loose to where when I'm posing them, sometimes you can get a little flip-floppy, and that can get a little annoying. Now granted, that's fixable. You can tighten that ratchet up. So, you know, that is a fixable problem. Another issue I have is with his little wings here. They're floppy. They're just kind of floptastic. This one, not so much, but this one's floptastic, and that is because what they're connected to, for some reason, they pop off real easy too. What they're connected to is rubber. This is a rubber piece. Why they made this rubber? I don't know. Why that decision was made? I don't know, but it's rubber, so yeah. Maybe your usual tightening methods will work on this, you know, floor polish, nail polish, you know, some kiki, but that could probably do the job, but, or even you could always just kind of drill a hole through this and just run a pin through it yourself. I mean, that will always fix the problem as far as the piece popping out, because this can pop out real easy. But yeah, that's something that can get annoying when you're trying to pose them or do anything with them. But it is what it is. Again, it's my copy. Your mileage may vary. But, yeah, just some issues with my copy that I wanted to point out. So there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with the Power of the Primes, Sludge. And here he is with G1 Sludge, because he's precious! Oh, so precious. And here he is with Grimlock and Slag. I know Slug, but I'm old school, so he'll always be Slag to me. But anyway, here we have our Studio Series Dinobots so far. And they look quite good together. Very, very nice. So, there you go. But that is basically it for the robot mode, so let's get down to transformation, shall we? So, let us remove the gun, and put that off to the side, and we shall commence. So first thing we want to do, we want to bring his arms forward, like that. You want to rotate his fist 180, and then just push it in. You're then going to take the elbow joint, and you're going to just bring it up and in like that. So it sits at that angle, and then rotate 180 at the bicep. And there you have that done. Second verse is just like the first. Rotate the fist, push that in, and just pop that elbow up like that. And there you go. Now you want to come back here. You want to bring up the dino head, so you can bring up these little legs here and get them out of the way, so you can then rotate the waist 180. And now we can start transforming his legs. So first thing we can do here is just take the feet and just fold them in half, like that. You want to take these tail sections and untab them and bring them out. Untab and bring them out. You have these sections here, which are going to come up and then swing out. So pop that up and swing that out. And once you have done that, you're going to take the legs and you're going to bend them in. You're going to bend the knees in. And you'll see how all this ends up here. So just fold this up. And you're basically compressing the legs up. You can peg them together like that. And it's going to end up sitting like that. So that's how you want those knees oriented. And there's also like a little tab here, a little tab in the foot that's going to go into a notch right in here. So once you have that basically looking like that, you are good to go. So once you have done that, you can take the two halves of the tail, bring them in, and plug them together. You can bring these sections up and just leave them there for now. So now, what I need to do is I need to raise the camera up a little bit more so I have some more room to operate here. There we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the chest and shoulders, bring this up, rotate this 180, and you're going to drop it down, and you have these little tabs right here that go into slots right here. So just drop this down and line up that tab and plug it in, and plug it in, like so on either side. Once you've done that, take his robot mode head, push that down, bring the dino head, bring it up. You have 2 tabs, 2 slots. Just bring that up and again, plug it in, like so. You can take these legs now and just kind of bring them back to get them out of the way. You're going to untab these sections here. Just a little tab slot connection right there. Just get these up and out of your way, like so. So you can then take the front legs, bring them forward. They'll snap into place. Snap into place. And then you can take these side panels here and collapse them down. Collapse them down. It didn't come apart on me. Yay! And they're just going to meet in the middle. And snap into place right there. And now you can bring these hind legs down. Like so. Oops, I forgot to rotate this one around. I was like, why does this one look weird? Because you forgot to rotate it, EmGo. You forgot to rotate it. Now it's right. So once you have that done, we're pretty much at the home stretch. Last thing we need to do is just raise up these gold sections here. Make sure everything's tabbed together. Bring all that down. And everything will just snap into place. We have to pull these panels out a little bit so that post clears. There you go. Let's bring that down. Get it all nice and squozen. And there you go. There you have Sludge in his dino mode. You can still get a good spin out of him. Hey, why not? Spinning dinos. Why can't you have spinning dinos? But yes, there he is in dino mode, and he looks quite good. Quite good in my opinion. I like it. I like it. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at that noggin of his. You can see, nicely done noggin. Got some nice gold in there, blue for the eyes. Big Autobot symbol right there on the forehead. And you got some nice detail there on the neck. You got the nice silver here. Again, lots of nice mold detail. You got the gold up top. Oh no, looks pretty good. You got the silver there on the tail. Now this is now this is something that I'm guessing is due to budget, because it's pretty obvious that at some point the designers intended for his toes to probably fold up into the belly there and fill in this space, and for budget reasons they had to cut that out. So now his toes, his robot mode toes, just kind of hang down there. But I assume originally they were supposed to flip in. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. That's the way the business works. But you know, it's okay. It's okay. But all in all, though, I think he looks pretty good in my opinion. Now, articulation-wise, the head can look up, can look down. The mouth can open quite wide. You can rotate the head right here, where the gold meets the gray. That is where he hinges. You get full rotation there. The neck itself can, oops, well, you can't unclip, but you can move it all the way down. You can move it down that far. So, you know, you can get a drink, get a something to eat, whatever. Can move up a good ways. The front legs here can rotate. Not that far, back about that far. A little bit outward, but that's just unclipping that hinge there. But you do have rotation right here, and the toes themselves can move up and down a little bit. The hind legs, being the robot mode arms, you have that rotation, you have that outward movement. You can pick a Dino P. You got the rotation right there. You got that knee, and the toes don't do anything, and the tail doesn't do anything. Now, as far as his blaster goes, you do have storage. You have a port right here on the hips if you want to. So you can have that going on. Thing you can do if you want to do it, or if you don't want to do that, you do have these two slots right here that will receive these two tabs right here on the gun. And it only goes in one way. If you try to plug it in with the handle kind of in the body, which kind of makes a little bit more sense, you don't really have the clearance for it, so it has to be handled down. But there you go, you can just kind of plug it in under his belly. Hey, it's storage! If you need storage, things you can do if you want to do it. Oh, and did I also mention he can slide? He can slide! Like dinos should slide. Hooray. Hooray for sliding dinos. Then, for comparison, here he is with the Power of the Primes. Sludge. Oh, he's so little. He's like a baby. And here he is with G1 Sludge because he's precious. Oh, so precious. And here he is with his Dinobot brethren here. So we can see how the team is starting to shape up, and they are shaping up very, very nicely, in my opinion. They do look quite good together. Quite good, so. There you go! And in case you're wondering, yes, Sludge is Blues compatible. Yes, he is. He is Blues compatible. You can open his mouth here, and there is a little post in there, and you can't fit the whole Blues in his mouth. You have to kind of open it up there. You can plug that in, kind of, sort of. There you go. You can have him breathing some fire, or you can make it look like he's throwing up. One or the other. Hey, whatever you want to do is always your toy. Display it however you wish. So, there you go. And last but not least, like with all of your Studio Series bots, you do get the base of displayage that is in the box. Get out of the box. Get out. Get out. And there you have the inside of the Quintesson dungeon here. You can see 86 Studio Series, the Transformers the movie logo right there. And you can take Mr. Sludge here, plop him down, and as always, it's a nice option for display if you want to take advantage of it. So there you have Sludge, and yeah, pretty nicely done figure for the most part. He does have his issues. You know, the loose knee ratchets is definitely annoying, but that is something that can be fixed, so not the end of the world. The loose wings in robot mode can be fixable, should be fixable, but them being connected to rubber pieces, that just makes no sense, but it is what it is. But he looks really good in robot mode, looks good in dino mode. His robot mode toes hanging down from his belly in dino mode is a little bit of an eyesore. And I'm assuming that budget is what didn't allow that extra bit of engineering to happen. But again, it is what it is. I'm sure somebody's going to put out an upgrade kit that'll make that happen. I have no doubt. If it's not out already, I'll have to check. So yeah, not without his issues, things that could have been executed a bit better. But all in all, I'm happy to have him with my Dinobot crew, so. There you go. Now, if you would like this or any other Studio Series figures, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my Studio Series playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Studio Series 86 Leader Class Sludge. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek! Be proud! Bomb in your face! What the? Oh! Another one of you big dino dudes! Look, I don't know if you're aware, but you can't be taller than me. So, yeah, be shorter. Me, Sludge, don't know how to do that. Well, here, I'll help you. Okay. Come on. Come on, be shorter. Shrink! Shrink! Wheeljack! You gotta make these guys shorter! You're losing your mind, Prime. No!